over 60 and losing strength. You can turn it around starting today. Most people think it takes fancy supplements or hours in the gym. It doesn't. There is a humble green vegetable that can beat an egg on protein per serving and switch on muscle building in as little as one meal. Stay with me because I will show you 10 everyday vegetables and legumes that outmuscle an egg per cup. Exactly how to cook them and when to eat them for the biggest impact. And at the end, I will give you a simple breakfast and dinner blueprint you can start tomorrow morning. I am Dr. Arthur Bates, and I help older adults rebuild strength safely. I have seen walkers retired, stairs conquered, and independence restored. Not with magic, but with smart nutrition, a bit of movement, and consistency. If you are ready to feel stable on your feet again, this is for you. Here is the plan for today. First, a quick truth about protein after 60 so you know what actually matters. Second, a countdown of 10 vegetables and legumes that beat an egg per cup, with protein numbers you can trust. Third, an easy routine you can copy and paste into your life this week. At the end, I will answer the biggest myths that keep seniors weak and frustrated. Let's level set with one crucial truth. After 60, your daily protein target usually needs to go up, not down. Most healthy adults over 60 do best around 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day, and up to 1.5 if you are recovering from illness, injury, or you are very active. What matters most is getting enough protein and spreading it across the day with roughly 2 to 3 grams of leucine at each main meal to trigger muscle building. You also need energy from smart carbohydrates, plus strength movements that tell your body, keep this muscle, I am using it. Food first, movement second, supplements last. Now the countdown. 10 vegetables and legumes that beat a large egg on protein per cooked cup. A large egg gives you about 6 to 7 grams of protein. Every food on this list meets or exceeds that per cup and fits easily into senior digestion. Number 10. Green peas. A cooked cup lands around 8 grams of protein with fiber that keeps blood sugar steady and potassium that calms muscle cramps. Steam them for 5 minutes until bright green. Toss with a squeeze of lemon and a spoon of olive oil. Power pairing. Peas plus diced chicken or canned tuna gives you a double hit of protein and a complete amino acid profile. Timing tip. Eat peas within 2 hours after your walk to feed recovering muscles. Number 9. Sweet corn. One cooked cup offers about 5 to 6 grams of protein and a steady stream of B vitamins for energy metabolism. It is not the highest protein here, but it protects your workouts by providing the fuel your muscles need so your body does not burn muscle for energy. Boil fresh corn for 4 to 5 minutes, or pan-sear frozen kernels for 3 minutes until they pop. Power pairing. Corn. Corn with black beans or edamame makes a protein-packed salad you can chew even with sensitive teeth. Number 8. Spinach. Cooked spinach gives you about 5 grams per cup, with iron, magnesium, and nitrates that support muscle efficiency during activity. It will not beat an egg by itself per cup, but it becomes a secret weapon when you add it to an egg or tofu scramble, because the vitamin C from tomatoes or peppers helps you absorb iron for oxygen delivery to your muscles. Steam 2 minutes until just wilted. Avoid boiling for long periods, which drains minerals into the water. Number 7. Brussels sprouts. Roasted to a light crisp, a cup delivers about 4 grams of protein and hefty vitamin K for bone and tendon health. Halve them, toss with olive oil and a pinch of salt, and roast at 200 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Power pairing. Add a handful of walnuts for extra protein and healthy fats that dampen inflammation after exercise. Number 6. Broccoli. A cup cooked suggests about 3 to 4 grams of protein, plus vitamin C to aid collagen repair and connective tissue. Light steam for 4 minutes to keep the beneficial compounds intact, then shock briefly in cool water to lock in texture. Power pairing. Broccoli with cottage cheese or Greek yogurt on the side creates a high leucine plate for a strong anabolic signal. Pause here and notice something important. Leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables bring protein, but their superpower is actually synergy. They bring minerals, vitamins, nitrates, and antioxidants that make your workouts feel easier and your recovery faster. Now we step into the heavy hitters that clearly beat an egg per cup. These are legumes, which the grocery store often stocks right beside vegetables, and which most national dietary guidelines group with vegetables. They are gentle on digestion when cooked well, and they are budget-friendly. Number 5. Lima beans. A cooked cup delivers roughly 14 to 15 grams of protein with a generous dose of lysine, a key amino acid for older adults. Soak dried beans overnight, rinse, and simmer for 60 to 90 minutes until creamy, or use frozen beans and simmer 15 minutes. Power pairing. Lima beans with brown rice or quinoa form a complete protein, especially helpful if you eat little meat. Number 4. Chickpeas. A cup cooked gives around 14 to 15 grams of protein, plus fiber that feeds your gut microbes, which in turn produce compounds that support muscle metabolism. Drain and rinse canned chickpeas to lower sodium, then warm with garlic and paprika for 5 minutes in a pan. Power pairing. Mash chickpeas with tahini and lemon for a soft hummus if chewing is difficult, and spread on whole grain toast after your walk. Number 3. Split peas. A cooked cup averages 16 grams of protein with slow carbohydrates that sustain your energy for hours. Simmer split peas in broth for 30 to 40 minutes for a simple soup that is kind to sensitive stomachs. Add diced carrots and celery in the last 10 minutes. Power pairing. Stir in a scoop of plain Greek yogurt right before serving to elevate leucine and creaminess without cream. Number 2. Lentils. A cooked cup gives about 17 to 18 grams of protein with iron and zinc that help repair tissue. They cook quickly without soaking. Simmer red lentils for 15 minutes or green and brown for 20 to 25 until tender. Power pairing. Lentils with diced tomatoes and a handful of spinach creates a one-pot meal that covers protein, iron, and vitamin C for absorption. Number 1. Edamame, also called young soybeans. A cooked cup brings about 17 grams of complete protein with a high leucine content to flip on muscle protein synthesis. Boil frozen edamame for 5 minutes, or steam-shelled edamame for 3 to 4 until bright green. Sprinkle with a pinch of sea salt, or stir into a quick stir-fry. Power pairing. Edamame with eggs or tofu at breakfast can easily hit 25 to 30 grams of protein, the sweet spot for many older adults to trigger muscle building. Let me put this into a day you can actually live. I will give you 2 tracks. One for meat eaters, one for plant-forward eaters. Both hit strong protein targets, and both are senior-friendly for chewing, digestion, and prep time. Breakfast option 1. 2 eggs scrambled with 1 cup of edamame and a cup of wilted spinach. That is roughly 30 to 35 grams of protein, plus iron and magnesium. Add a small bowl of oats for steady energy. Breakfast option 2. Tofu scramble with edamame, onions, and peppers, served with a slice of whole grain toast. Again, roughly 30 grams, and enough leucine to switch on muscle building. Lunch option 1. Lentil and vegetable soup with a side of Greek yogurt. 1 cup of cooked lentils is about 18 grams. Add yogurt for another 10 and you are near 30 with minimal chewing. Lunch option 2. Chickpea salad with cucumber, tomatoes, parsley, and olive oil, plus a small portion of grilled chicken or canned tuna if you include animal protein. The combo easily clears 30 grams. Dinner option 1. Salmon, steamed broccoli, and roasted Brussels sprouts with a side of peas or corn. Fish brings omega-3s to reduce soreness, while the vegetables give potassium and vitamin C for recovery. Dinner option 2. Lima beans simmered with garlic and herbs, spooned over quinoa with a side of sautéed kale. That plate delivers complete protein and minerals your muscles crave overnight. Now let's talk timing, because timing helps older muscle respond like younger muscle. Aim for 25 to 35 grams of protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Place your highest protein meal within 2 hours after your daily walk or strength session. Add a walk, light band work, or chair sit-to-stand practice most days to tell your body to use that protein to build. Hydrate with a glass of water at each meal to help kidneys handle nitrogen from protein smoothly. I want to answer the egg question head-on. Eggs are nutritious, budget-friendly, and well-tolerated by many older adults. Dietary cholesterol in eggs has a smaller effect on blood cholesterol for most people than we used to think. But some individuals with diabetes or genetic lipid issues do show a stronger response. The right move is not fear or fanaticism. It is personalization. If you like eggs, you can absolutely keep them, and you can still win by adding these vegetables and legumes around them. If you avoid eggs, no problem. You now have 10 other options that meet or beat an egg per cup. Here are 3 common mistakes that quietly sabotage strength after 60. Mistake 1. Saving almost all your protein for dinner. Your muscles need repeated signals. Spread your protein. Mistake 2. Relying only on protein powders. They can help, but whole foods deliver minerals, fiber, and phytonutrients powders miss. Mistake 3. Skipping strength movement. Protein without a signal goes to maintenance, not building. Do 10 sit-to-stands from a chair, 10 wall push-ups, and 10 step-ups on a low step. Once or twice a day, most days. That is enough to tell your body, grow here. Let me give you 2 quick stories for hope. Maria, 69, came to me afraid of falling. We set a simple goal: 25 grams of protein at breakfast for 30 days, and 5 minutes of chair exercises morning and evening. She chose edamame omelets and lentil soup. At week 4, she could rise from the couch without using her hands, and her stride felt steady. She cried happy tears in my office. Second, David, 76, had lost weight after a hospital stay. He could not tolerate big meals. We moved to smaller, protein-dense plates. Half-cup edamame with soft tofu at breakfast. Half-cup lentils with yogurt at lunch. Half-cup lima beans with flaked salmon at dinner. 3 weeks later, his hand grip improved and he was back in his garden. You might be asking, which single vegetable should I start with if I do only one thing this week? Start with edamame. It is convenient, gentle on digestion, and gives the leucine spark older muscle needs. Buy a bag of frozen edamame. Microwave or boil 5 minutes. Add a pinch of salt and a squeeze of lemon. Eat 1 cup with breakfast or lunch today. Feel how long you stay satisfied and how steady your energy is on your walk. Now a 7-day starter plan you can screenshot. Day 1. Breakfast omelet with 1 cup edamame and spinach. Lunch lentil soup. Dinner salmon with broccoli and peas. Day 2. Breakfast yogurt with crushed chickpeas and cherry tomatoes on whole grain toast. Lunch, split pea soup. Dinner, lima beans over quinoa with sautéed kale. Day 3. Breakfast, tofu scramble with edamame. Lunch, chicken and chickpea salad. Dinner, lean beef strips with Brussels sprouts and corn. Day 4. Breakfast, cottage cheese bowl with diced peaches and a side cup of edamame. Lunch, lentil and spinach stew. Dinner, baked fish with broccoli and peas. Day 5. Breakfast, scrambled eggs plus a cup of split peas folded into a quick hash. Lunch, hummus plate with whole grain pita and vegetable sticks. Dinner, chickpea and vegetable curry over brown rice. Day 6. Breakfast, overnight oats with a side cup of edamame. Lunch, lima bean soup with herbs and lemon. Dinner, roasted chicken, Brussels sprouts, and corn salad. Day 7. Breakfast, Greek yogurt parfait and a warm cup of peas with butter and parsley. Lunch, lentil salad with tomatoes and cucumbers. Dinner, tofu stir-fry with broccoli and edamame. If chewing is hard, here are soft swaps that keep protein high. Blend lentil soup smooth. Mash lima beans with olive oil into a soft spread. Pulse edamame into a quick hummus with lemon. Choose soft tofu in soups and scrambles. Use Greek yogurt or cottage cheese for creamy sides. If digestion is sensitive, here is how to make legumes comfortable. Soak dried beans overnight and rinse before cooking. Start with half-cup servings and build up. Use canned legumes, rinse well, and warm gently rather than eating ice cold. Add herbs like cumin, ginger, or fennel to decrease gas. If you take medications, especially blood thinners or diabetes medicine, personalize. Vitamin K-rich greens like spinach and Brussels sprouts are safe when your intake is consistent, but large swings can affect certain blood thinners. Steady intake and regular monitoring keep you safe. If you manage blood sugar, pair legumes with vegetables and healthy fats to blunt spikes. Always talk with your clinician if you plan big changes. Let me quickly separate myths from facts. Myth: only animal protein builds muscle. Fact: your body builds muscle from amino acids no matter the source, as long as you hit your total and leucine targets and you train your muscles. Myth: older adults cannot build new muscle. Fact: they can at any age with enough protein and resistance work. Myth: more protein is always better. Fact: enough is best, and spreading it across meals works better than one giant serving. Here is your 2-minute action checklist. Pick one vegetable or legume from the top 5. Buy it today. Cook 1 cup and eat it with your next meal. Do 10 sit-to-stands from a chair. Put tomorrow's protein on your calendar. Repeat for 7 days. Strength is built in small decisions repeated often. I want to hear from you. Tell me your age and where you are watching from, and which 2 foods from today you will try this week. Share what time of day you feel weakest so I can help you target the right meal. If this helped you, subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next step. Tomorrow, I will show you a simple add-in for your morning coffee that improves muscle recovery and joint comfort for many of my patients and costs less than a bus fare. It is safe, it is simple, and it pairs perfectly with the foods you learned today. Do not miss it. Remember this: you are not fragile. Your muscles are waiting for a clear signal. Feed them well. Use them daily. Stay consistent for 30 days. Then, look back at the stairs you climb and the jars you open, and smile at what your body can still do. You have more strength left than you think. I am cheering for you. See you in the next video.